I'm your host, Don Vito. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. I'm out here in these streets moving around, seeing what's going on out here in these Harlem streets. But tonight, we got a big interview tonight. He goes by the name of Bimmy from Queens. Some of y'all might know him, some of y'all don't. He was down with the Supreme Team. Bimmy, stand-up dude, well-known, well-respected, doing his thing out in the community, in music, excuse me, in every way. Everybody know Bimmy. But he gonna come on the show. We got a show on FX that's coming out right now. It's called Hip Hop Uncovered. And he's gonna be on the show and, along with other people, that's gonna be on Hip Hop Uncovered. I ain't gonna blow it up right now. I'm gonna let him talk about it. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Got my man Bimmy, Supreme Team. He's known for a lot of other things musically. He's a real good dude. Get him on the show. We're going to chop it up. We definitely going to talk about it. But I want to thank y'all for, tuning into the show. I got my brother G.O. just pull up. What up, G? I see you. Yeah. We got my man Eruption Boxing just joined. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we got Bimmy coming on. Supreme Team Bimmy. You got a new show out on FX called Hip Hop Uncovered. They had a couple shows already. I think y'all need to check that out. I heard it's going to be popping. I heard it's real. A lot of good stuff on there. Something different than the norm that we seeing on, on these shows and stuff like that. But once again, it's called Hip Hop Uncovered. Feature my man Bimmy, and he gonna talk about it. I guess he gonna give us, the details about the show, how it came into play, and things in that nature. So I want y'all to be patient. Give him a little second. He should be pulling up soon. It's 5 o'clock. Like I said, my man Bimmy about to pull up and all that, and we gonna get it in. We gonna chop it up. But at the same time, y'all be safe out there. We gotta run that speech. Be safe out there. The virus thing still running. I know they doing them shots and all that, but, it ain't really 100% tested to me properly. So, keep your mask on and all that and stay safe. Stay safe out there. But once again, we got my man Bimmy about to pull up to the show. Supreme Team. Y'all know Bimmy. If you don't know him, you heard about him. And he should be coming on in a little while, and we're going to chop it up. And this should be a good interview, very good interview. I'm asking some questions from back in the days, some present things and some future things that he got going on. So this should turn out to be a good one. G.O., what up, G.O.? I see you pull up early. That's what's up. You got to get Bimmy on here so we can chop it up. Should be a good one, right, bro? Should be a good one. Look like this daylight saving time thing is about to come through real soon. Still light out here. Normally get dark around this time. It's warm. It's supposed to be the next couple of days. It's supposed to be warm. So, we need some sun anyway. It's been mad cloudy out here. We got to melt some of the snow and all that, though. But like I said, Bimmy, our featured guest for the night, should be pulling up in a second or so. I want to see where he at. Maybe I need to hit him. Maybe he ain't watching the time. But I want to start on time so we can make this thing work right. I see y'all pulling up. So it should be a good show. Very good show. See if I can pull him on the vibe line right quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I got him right here. Let me see if I can call him right quick. And see if we can get him rolling. Let me call Bimmy right quick, see what's good.
Hello?
You ready, Chad?
Yeah, I'm ready to come in. I was going through the tunnel.
All right, come on. All right. I just called him. Bimmy about to pull up. So give us another minute or something like that. Hang around, and Bimmy should be pulling up in a minute. So we can chop it up. See what the brother got going on and all that, He's supposed to be driving right now, so we got to give him a second. But Gio, what's good with you, kid? What you doing, man? Huh? Creating something, making it happen. There go Bimmy waving right there. Supreme Team Bimmy about to pull up to the Vibing with Don Vito show. There you go, my man Bimmy pulling up. Y'all stay tuned. Should be a good one. Don Vito, special guest Bimmy. How you doing? What's good, Samara? Bimmy, hey, what up, bro?
Vito, what's up, Vito?
I see you, man. You riding, I'm riding, we chilling. We ain't playing.
The
Everybody
city.
gonna think we playing this. We ain't playing this one here.
The city is traffic, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, huh?
City traffic.
All the time.
Yeah,
What's up, though,
yeah.
bro? How you, man? How you been, man?
Man, I feel good, man. Feel good. The show doing numbers. The show's doing real numbers. Niggas
Right.
are happy. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
That's
How
all.
many weeks have been on so far?
Huh?
How many shows that y'all showed already so far?
Just two.
Two.
Two more
So
Fridays.
we're just coming on once a week?
Every week. Every Friday.
Every week. On FX.
On FX. Hulu,
What time?
Hulu the next day if you miss it.
Okay.
Hulu
What
will be
time?
the next day. 9 o'clock. Prime
9
time.
p.m. Prime time. That's right.
9 p.m. Hip Hop Uncovered.
So who we got? So who's the featured people on the show outside of yourself?
You got Big U from out of LA. You got my sister Deb from out of Atlanta, Deb Antney. You got Haitian Jack out of Haiti, who deported, and you got Trick
Mm-hmm.
Trick. You know, and myself, Trick from Detroit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to give people like a little idea what the show is all about?
I mean, the birth of hip hop. It's showing you how how the struggle to make hip hop happen. You know what I'm saying? Because most people believe that it came from MCing, but it really came from the DJs. You know what I'm saying? The DJs was first. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
and it was no banks, it was nobody loaning them money, no loan sharks. It was us, dudes in the streets, that was taking care of these
Mm-hmm.
guys. That was getting them up there, you know what I'm saying? So what they try to do is erase our history. You know what I mean? Just like it came from somewhere else, like it came from the buildings, Interscope and Def Jam, and it didn't come from all that. Russell started it at Def Jam, but it came from the streets. Russell was in the streets first.
Mm-hmm.
We all was in the streets first. You know what I'm saying? And it
So let's
tells you.
talk about. So how did you come up? You from Queens, Russ is from Queens. How did y'all come up, man? Like as young brothers in Queens, man.
Well, my main thing is I grew up in a crib with a bunch of sisters and brothers. And my mom's had a lot of babies. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
my love was basketball first. I love the basketball.
Okay.
And Russell's older than me, so he grew up in an era when it was like dust. They were smoking dust and all that type of shit. I know. I never got high. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
ain't never.
Right.
I was scared. I used to watch niggas jump off the building naked. All type of silly shit. Think they can fly. You know what I mean? And that's what made me really afraid to touch any drug. I was like, man, I don't want that to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting that happen. So, so it was really like, drug infested neighborhood. You know what I mean? You grew up in the parks playing basketball all night, playing music, and I took a liking to music. I loved it. Once I filled my basketball team at Andrew Jackson High School, I had nothing else to do. I had to go to the streets. You know what I mean?
Right.
So maybe in the streets, I started getting money. Like, a lot of guys was into the music. I was into the music too because I grew up around DMC. So I just started really getting serious about the music. After I, caught my bed, lost money, and niggas getting killed, and all type of shit, niggas went to jail for the rest of their life. I said, when I got in that cell, I said, this is not my life. I said, I know the creator they put me on this earth to be sitting in some cell all night and a person to tell me when to eat, sleep, shit. You know what I mean? I ain't want to live that way. So I had to turn my life around. You know what I mean?
All right. So what year? Not what year, but how old were you when that happened? When you know what you talking about?
Man, I was like probably like 30.
Mm.
30, because I've been in the game since I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I had a long run. I had a long run, and you know, when back then they had this thing called youth offended. You know what I mean? You get caught, nigga, you leaving out the precinct. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Them laws they got now wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So every time I got caught, I was getting out. I was getting out. Like, yo, youth offended. He too young. You know what I mean? And then once I turned 18, they was like, yo, listen, you can go up north now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna slow my ass down a little bit. You know what I mean? So I was making myself more not accessible to the people. Like, you know what I mean? I let the
Uh-huh.
lieutenants take all that. You know what I mean? That's how, I had a long run.
You went up north, Ben?
Yeah, I went up north. I did 3.5 years. Yeah, I went up north.
Okay,
Got
okay.
caught. I got caught, somebody, set me up and shit. I mean, set me up.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew it was just my greed. Like, you know what I mean? My greed. I was greedy, man. I was just greedy. And I knew these motherfuckers police. I took their money anyway. I ain't give a fuck. I took their money. As long as you let me walk
Yeah.
out the house,
Uh-huh.
I can handle the rest. So
Right, right, right.
once I got caught, I mean, my man Just told me, yo, police are all around looking for you. Because they kept calling my phone, talking about, yo, Bimmy, we need more work. I'm like, nah, these niggas ain't right, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, plus, when I made this sale, I told my brother, I called my brother right away because I felt it. I said,
Mm-hmm.
these niggas ain't right. I jacked the price on them niggas crazy. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? Them niggas like, oh, we got the money. I'm like, oh, all right. Give me that money. And I said, these niggas ain't right. And then they busted open in front of me. I was like, nah, these niggas can't be right, man. These niggas can't be right. So then I talk about me and Mark Jackson. Me and Mark Jackson thinking about getting a store on the Avenue for the hip hop shop. And they
Mm-hmm.
started asking me about that.
Oh,
I'm like, how the fuck these niggas know about that? Me and
dang.
Mark were just talking about it on the phone, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I said, all right, these niggas ain't right. So I had to leave, went to Atlanta. That's where I met Bobby at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But they caught me, a couple of months, whatever, a year later, they caught me on a plane and shit.
Mm-hmm. So you did 3.5.
Yeah.
Came home. So you came home. So what you do? Went to the music thing? What you do?
Nah. I made a promise. I made a promise to God at the time. I made a promise, and I said, I said, I said, I won't sell drugs no more. I told God I won't sell drugs no more. You know what I mean? Let me out here early. I won't sell drugs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So from the 3.5, I went to work release.
Okay.
I went to work release. Home and Anthony Mason, he playing for the Knicks. God bless his
Yeah.
dad. God bless him. That's my guy. He played for the Knicks. He gave me $50,000. They said, yo,
Mm.
welcome home. I said, so then my mind just started computing. I'm flipping this shit. This 50 ain't shit to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm used to. So I was like, I'm gonna flip this. I called my homeboy right away. I said, yo, come get this 25. Because half of this money, because a bird go for 25. We're gonna bust that down, take that down to North Carolina, and
Yeah.
triple that bitch. You know what I
Right.
mean? Come back 4 more, then 8 more, then you know what I mean? And just my luck, man. They sold us some bullshit, some synthetic.
Mm.
It was synthetic.
Wow.
That shit wasn't right. It was synthetic. You know what I mean? And then me and my man, we got into it. He was like, them niggas was gonna try to kill me. Cause they knew what I was about. They was like, he gonna try to do it to us. We ain't got the
Yeah.
money for him. You know what I
Right.
mean? So one of my guys was in the middle of it. He on the phone, like, I got your enemy on the phone. He click over to the other nigga, y'all got your enemy on the phone. Like, playing both of us. And then I don't know how me and him hooked up, but then we got onto that phone call. Like how niggas playing both of us. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then,
Yeah.
mutual friend paid the money and shit. know what I mean? But it was too late. I done went to jail. I went back to jail, and that's when I called Corey Rooney, and I said, "Yo, bro, I need a job." You know what I mean? They gonna send me back up north, and he's like, "Yo, what can I pay you?" Like, you know what I'm about. He said, "What I can pay you?" I said, "I don't need the money. I said I need the stuff." And he's like, "All right, tell him put it on the phone."
Right.
Put the P on the phone. He said, "Yo, man, you gonna work in." So I said, "All right, cool." Boom. So I went to the studio the next day and let me out, gave me a pass for a few hours. Then every day I go to the studio. And I said, "I'm gonna learn how to produce. I'm here every day. My PO being in there playing PlayStation with me and all that shit. Me and her playing PlayStation, or she come in and visit me, sit there, stay with me. So now I learned this shit. You know, Corey taught me how to produce, and then I had a chance to this Cool G rap record. And I did this Cool G rap record. It's a shame. The remix of It's a Shame, and they liked it. And they made the album, whatever. Then the Roof on Mariah, the Roof. I put Mobb Deep in there to get on the Mobb Deep record. You know what I mean? On the Roof, and I added the Run DMC bells to it. You know what I mean? So, you know, Tommy's like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you a job." Tommy told him, Mariah Carey husband at the time. So I'm gonna give you a job. And then I hit Russell, like, "Yo, they trying to give me a job at Sony." He's like, "Yo, don't make no moves." He said, "You come over here to Def Jam." And then I didn't go over there. And, I went to Def Jam, and the rest was history.
Yeah. That's what's up. So, with the Hip Hop Uncovered, who created the show?
Well, a guy by the name of Jimmy. Jimmy created it. They was going back and forth with the show, you know, and they was getting no's. Everybody was telling them no. They shouldn't have doing them. You know what I mean? And they brought in Malcolm Spellman. Malcolm Spellman is one of the producers on Empire. Like, he one of the lead guys in LA, one of the big guys in LA. Then you know, Big U got involved. They put Big U involved, and then Big U started, you know, weeding everybody out, like, who they gonna pick to do the show. So my name came up. A lot of people's name came up, but then they called me, and then matter of fact, they didn't call me. They called LL, the director, Rashidi. He called LL to get in contact with me, because they had no way to get in contact with me. So LL called me and said, "Yo, they want you to do this show. I'm gonna give you the number. You call them." I said, "I bet." So I dialed him. I called him. He was excited. You know, I called him back. I said, "Yeah. Al just gave me the number and shit." So we kicked it. They said, "Yo, can you come to LA tomorrow?" So I said, "All right." So they flew me to LA. Man, we just got right to work. We just got right, you know. Then I called my sister. You know what I mean? I said, "Yo, I want to put my sister involved in this." So I called my sister, and then they said, "Bet." And they put Deb in. I mean, they already had Jack. Big U called Jack already. Yeah, called Jack.
Oh yeah.
And then I called Rick.
You call who? Who you say you called?
Huh?
After they called Jack, they call who?
Trick.
Okay. So that's the cast. 6 of y'all.
Yeah, that's the cast.
Right.
There's 5 of us.
Oh, it's 5?
Me, Deb, Trick, Haitian Jack, Big U, and Jack. Yeah. And myself. Yeah, myself. Yeah, 5.
Well, so basically, they talking. It's things where they asking y'all about hip hop growing up and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know, it's like it goes. We go all the way to our childhood. Me and my sister, how we, you know, fell in love with music. You know, our upbringing that brought us to the music. You know what I'm saying? Big U talk about his past, about growing up, you know, in LA. We got sent to Chicago. Trick talk about hold on, I'm bugging. Trick talks about Detroit. You know, how his father, he talk about, you know, and it all comes from, you know, our upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Our mishaps, you know, our failures, our flaws. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it goes all into that. It all goes to that, to our lifestyles. You know, and how man, what was wrong? And how the music coincide with the streets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like 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 it really comes from the streets.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second.
All right. All
I
right.
got you. I got you. Yeah, like it come from the streets. You know what I mean? No matter what you say, everything comes from the street. Fashion, everything. It starts in the streets first. And we
Everything.
have to be, yes, we have to be the liaison for the streets. Like we in the streets. Like the rappers, the fashion institutions, they wasn't in the streets. We are. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like they want to erase our history. You know what I'm saying? You know, look at you know what I mean? They want
Yeah.
to erase our history, and that's not the case because the youth and the people that don't know where we came from, how it exists, how the music come about. Because them dudes was in the parks. We was in the park. We were using the park. When them jams going on in the park, parties and all that type of shit. We was in the park. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Rapping. Nobody want to hear no rap. You want to hear break beats. You want to hear,
Right.
you want to hear the fastest DJ. You want to hear the watch of the sound that you can hear from miles and miles and miles away. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Nobody rapping over records.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
So it,
if you see the documentary, you see like on our parties, you see all drug dealers on the stage, the rappers on the floor. You see how we had it on us. We was right.
yeah,
And
yeah, that's true. That's facts.
you know how you was out there.
Yeah,
Niggas had that paper. It was not
exactly. Yeah, the rappers ain't had no bread. They were just
nah, man.
analyzing what we was doing.
That's right.
Yeah.
But most thing of all, they didn't take nothing really from us but the fashion because the morals and principles not the same. They don't go back and get the other guy.
Yeah.
We always go back and get our guy. Yo, make
Right.
sure he all
Right.
right. Make
Yeah.
sure he all right. Yeah, I'm leaving, but make sure he's good. You know what I mean? These dudes don't do that today.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's mine, all mine. They selfish. You know what I mean? They lying about every goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck they believe. You know what I mean? They got
Yep.
you believing they gonna kill the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? And then you got these kids that really will kill the whole neighborhood. That follows and go follow suit and
Mm-hmm.
being tricked. You know what I mean? Being tricked in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Then once they get there, it's a different ball game. You know what I mean? You had to check that gun in the building. I mean, at the crib, you had to check that in. Now
Yeah.
you got to use these, and you got to be able to, use that knife and all type of shit. You know what I mean? It's a different
Mm-hmm.
game. You got to be a warrior, a combat.
Yeah.
Dudes ain't
Yep.
ready for that. You know what I mean?
So what made them put Haitian Jack on the show? What's his I know his story, but what made him go get him?
Man, Jack got a good story, man, a real story.
Yes.
Like, it
Yes.
ain't too many niggas that's home that got a real story like his. You know what I mean? And that Pac story is a real story. A lot of people want to know the true story, the real story. You know what I mean? It's easy to call a nigga out his name and call him a snitch. And, that's the thing to take the value of who you are and what you're about. You know what I'm saying? That's the value of the whole thing. And he got a lot of things to say. A lot of things he talk about. A lot of things he did. A lot of artists that he took care of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot. He took care of a lot of artists.
Mm.
You can't knock that. And he was an
Right.
AMI relativity. He was in the music game. So who else is good for that part? But
Mm-hmm.
Jack. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Everybody else did the same thing.
So let's talk about your sister, Deb. So
Mm-hmm.
that's Waka Flocka Moms, right?
Yeah, that's his mother.
So let's touch on her a little bit. So I mean, when did she notice, or did you notice that that's your nephew? When that he was gonna be that dude that was nice like that?
Well, I picked his interest when I used to be in the studio. Him and Deb be in the studio. They come see me. They stay there, and they pick both of their interests. Walk be on the floor. He'd be on the floor just watching.
Mm.
He'd be watching me, and I noticed that about him. But I know he's gonna be a rapper though,
Mm-hmm.
because he was in so much trouble in Atlanta, doing so much shit. I didn't know he was gonna be who he is. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, but he took an interest in the music. You know what I mean? As well as his mother. You know what I mean? They both took an interest in the music. So once you start, writing, and then you start making records with Gucci, and then Gucci went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So now, since Gucci in jail, somebody got to take over. And he felt that he did. That's when he made, Go Hard in the Paint and all other stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
told my sister, that's the record. Go Hard in the Paint. That's the record. You got to put that out.
Yeah.
You got to put that out. And it took off. It took off. Take nothing away from him.
Yeah, that record was hard. That record was real hard.
Yeah. It took off.
Yeah. His style, his energy, and everything was like different when it came out.
I mean, he birthed that style.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The 808 beats, all that. The producers, like for instance, all the producers y'all hear today,
Mm-hmm.
all of them was in my sister's basement.
Mm.
All of them. 808 Mafia, TM, all them niggas in my Lex Luger, like all the hot ones was in that basement, though.
Mm-hmm.
With Walker, like all of them.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So Big U, what's good with Big U?
That's the big bro, man. He the one that made this all happen. He the one that so like dudes get a bad name, when he's strong and when you hold your own, and he's not like this aggressive dude. He's not this aggressive dude that dudes paint him out to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just bad because that's this dude taking shortcuts that don't want to pay homage or don't want to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Once he get you in there, now you want to think like, oh, I'm gonna keep this money. This is for me. Yo, homie did make calls for you. He didn't do what he had to do for you. Give him his money. Give him his money.
Right.
And most dudes, now when you at the mic, you look like you the good guy, and he look like he the bad guy because he ain't got the mic.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the crowd usually go with the guy with the mic. You know what I'm saying? Not the guy there behind the scene that's really pushing them buttons. That's really like making them calls. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
These guys don't talk about that. They don't talk about that.
They don't never want to talk about that.
No, why? Why would they? It'll pull his skirt up. Why would they talk about it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know such myself and such them guys. Trick, all of them dudes ain't like that, man. We come from the bottom, all we want is a chance. So we help you, yo, we thinking that's our chance.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole time, like I told a story in one interview I did, like I had a female artist, right? My first artist. My first artist. Damn, fucked up. My first artist.
Mm-hmm.
She Mariah Carey said to me, she said, did she thank you for the deal? And I said, nah, I ain't even say nothing to her about it. I ain't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her, I said, yo, Mariah said, ask her, see what she said. I said, yo, why you never thank me for the deal? And she said to me, her exact words to me was, why should I thank you? I'm the one with all the talent.
Oh shit.
I said,
Oh
whoa.
yeah.
I said,
Wow.
whoa. I said, whoa, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You the one with all the talent. So I dropped her. I ain't mess with her. I left her alone. I had told Mariah what she said. And she said, what you gonna do? I'm not fucking with her. She's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I deaded her. Now I'm fast forwarded. years later, I'm at Def Jam.
Mm.
Gina Davis called me in her office, said, I want you to hear this record. I want you to hear something. I go in the office, it is her record. It's
Mm.
her. And I'm like, I said, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I said,
Mm.
I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That's just, in a nutshell, the things you go through in this music business
Right.
that, it's really, music business, really business. It's really
Mm.
like nobody, it ain't family. You know what I mean? You good as your last record. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You good as your last records, and most of these artists don't understand that. Most of these artists they don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't no one-on-one teaching to that. And you got to grow up fast.
Real
You know what
fast,
I mean?
especially now.
Especially now. But see, me and Leo Cole was talking one day, a couple of months ago, and we talked about artist development. And most of these artists need artist development because they don't know the game. Like it's, everything got comes with an instruction book. I don't fuck what you buy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it comes.
Right.
This game comes with instruction. It's a culture. It's the way you
Yeah.
walk. It's the way you talk. It's the way you move. It's built on respect. Built on honor. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have them ingredients, you don't have them ingredients. You have a short life in this business,
Yeah.
and we all
You're
can
right.
see around. A lot of these niggas have short lives. A
And
lot of
and
these niggas.
not only that, Ben, the fact that you still gotta be somewhat loyal to people that put you on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what they ask us that too. Loyalty and respect. Like that loyalty. I mean, it's not hard to have, bro. Unless you come from your home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When your mother teach you to put the garbage out, or if you don't want the crib, you gotta wash the dishes, or you gotta mop the floor, or you gotta wipe the windows down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach stuff in honor to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
my mom's with the work, I gotta make sure this garbage is out. I gotta make sure this is done. I got those little things that you may not believe that works throughout your life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It helps you through life. You know what I mean? If you ain't got no love at home, how the fuck you gonna love me, my nigga? You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? And that's how I survive in these streets too. Because, you know, I learned from home, man. I love my niggas, and my niggas love me back.
Yeah.
You feel me? Love me back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can tell when the dude don't got no love at home. That's the way he moves. Like you go out of town, it's piss in the toilet, it's rags in the tub, with hair on the rag, all that dumb shit. You know what I mean? The reason why I said that because I was just on the road with two of my guys. So two of my guys, yo, I'm not gonna stay in my room. Y'all can stay in there. And I come back to the room next day. The room is fucking fucked up. I'm like, you niggas live like animals, man. What the fuck is wrong with y'all dumbass niggas?
Yeah.
Like, who raised y'all niggas? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a fucking shame, though, that some of these niggas ain't taught right, man.
You're right. You're right. But I find that to be a lot with the younger generation, man. Because me myself, when I came up, you know, like you said, the loyalty and respect, how your mom's, supposed to teach you how to, to help you, really helping her out, and you also learning morals and principles. But a lot of these dudes, they hear it and they still don't want to do it. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you get. That's what happens later on. You know. Well, yeah, Ben, hit the volume. The sound, yeah. Can't hear me either? And what happened to the volume? I think something on your phone. Huh? He gonna call right back. Y'all stay on the line, he gonna call right back. Something happened with the volume. Great interview with Bimmy. He gonna bring it back in. We still live. Don't y'all go nowhere. My man Bimmy giving it up. Great interview. Yeah, you gotta check your phone. My phone good. He gotta check his. My phone is on the money. I don't want to lose y'all off the line. Let me see what happens. See if he can come back. Let's see if he's gonna come back on the live. Y'all stay right there. Calling Bimmy right now.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that is not.
Okay. Oh, there you go. He back. All right, we back. Wait for Bimmy to connect. Yo.
You got me?
Yeah, you know what it is? You probably drive through something that went off, but it's all right, though.
Nah. That was Corey Rooney. He just called me.
Okay.
I didn't speak to him since the show came out. But I told him I'm gonna call him back.
Yeah. So the show been on two episodes so far, right?
Yeah, 2 episodes.
So how many in total?
It's 6. 6-part series.
Okay. On FX.
Yeah,
so
2 more coming out.
So after the 6th, they're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, they're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, man. Cause a lot of people like, yo, that shit with Bimmy and that shit is hot. It's different, you know what I'm saying? And people checking that out, man. You know what I mean? It's real, you know.
No, it's different. It's giving you real perspective of how it really was. Every guy, these guys out here, they show glitz and glamour. They show glitz and glamour, man. We come from the bottom, man, first. Then the glitz and glamour came. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you got people watching shit, they don't know could you ride around the roads or whatever you got luxury. Before you got that, who was you? Who was you before that?
Yeah. A lot of that stuff I be looking like, oh, come on, man. You know?
we know the bottom. We know before you was that, you was something else.
Right.
Like, they be saying like these rappers, they be like, yo, you got that chick today, bro. Let me see your baby mother. You know what I'm saying? How she was, nigga. We look at her. That's who he was with, nigga. Before he's with her.
Right, exactly. And you ain't showing her the love she deserves.
Nah, hell no. They never gonna do that.
Yeah.
Never gonna do that. I had one day said that when I was in prison, I watched a lot of people come home and they leave their girl that stuck with them. And I said 95% of guys do that. They come home and leave her. She took care of him, been by his side, and just break out.
Mm.
And I think all of us do that. I'm a victim of that. We all do that. Like I watched it being done. And I want to know why. I'm not sure that, Vito. Why that's done. Why?
You know what it is? I mean, I've been in that situation. But you know what it is, though, Bim? You know, a lot of times dudes get girls when they in jail, and they get them just to help them do the bid, keeping it real. You know, for like money on the books, stamps. You know, some dudes smoke cigarettes and packages. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they comfortable and they not really. Some of them is chicks you probably want, but sometimes I seen dudes on visits where chicks don't be looking like nothing, but they coming through. And then when they go home, they flip on them. I don't think that's a good thing, though, bro. I'm gonna keep it.
I don't think it is either, man. That's not honorable. That's not honorable.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I guess that's in our culture.
yeah.
I watch it being done over and over and over again.
Yeah. A lot.
Nothing new about it. Over and over.
Yeah, you know, and you got the chicks that That be knocking them visits down like that, you know, and you come home, it's like kind of whack, you know.
Yeah, cause dudes, they think of something like, yo, nigga told me you was with such and such. You know what I'm saying? And they figured out to say, yo, you was with such and such. Now you done did 30 years. What do you think you supposed to be doing?
Right.
That's not fair.
Right.
It's not
Yes.
fair.
Yeah. It is though, yeah. You gonna think she gonna hold it for 30, huh?
You can't expect a woman to hold you for 30 years, 20 years.
Not even
What
5.
about 10?
Not even
What
5.
about, nigga, not even 1. Not even 1. Come on, man.
You know what the chick asked me one time? You know what she said? If the role was reversed, would you hold it for me? That's deep right there, right?
Do it out the next day, man. He out the next day. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, she gone next day.
The same night. That's
Yo,
crazy,
my
though,
homegirl,
man.
you spoke to my homegirl. Yo, she was married. Dude broke, she had got 10. Dude broke out on her.
Wow.
Broke right out on her. I said, dog, at least you could have sent her packages. You could have made sure she was all right.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. You can't. You got to still make sure she good.
Yeah.
I mean, you might go ahead and do your thing and all that, but you got to make sure she good.
Make sure
man.
she's all right, man.
You can't do that, man. That's foul play right there, you know?
Yeah, it is.
That's foul, man. But you know what? That happens a lot. Like you said, that happens a lot.
But you like for instance, like I had an ex, right? She did 5 years, right? I was on every visit, right? I was on every visit, and you go on the visiting floor for the women, yo, dog, it'd be about 10 women out of 2,000, 2,500, about 10 women on the dance floor, on the floor.
Yeah.
Men, one visiting room full, the other visiting room full, like. You know what I mean? Like, we don't hold them down.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't hold them down.
That's true.
That's a fact. We don't hold them down.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucked up.
The women be on that bus hard body, you know?
4 in the morning.
Bands,
3 in the morning.
buses, everything. Yeah.
What packages?
Oh, yeah. Heavy with the packages. You know? Some dudes be meeting chicks from the street while they in there. And they hold them down. They never spent time with them in the streets.
Never. Let me tell you something. What's Sunday? I'm gonna see. I know you did a bid. Sunday. What's Sunday day?
What's Sunday?
Yeah, I should come down on the floor on Sundays. What's Sunday day be like? At a visiting floor.
Oh, it's packed. It's hard to get. It's packed.
Huh?
It's packed.
No. What kind of girls be there though?
Oh, the big ones. The big homies.
Yo, don't disrespect. But yo, dog, you be seeing the biggest girls on Sunday. You like, yo, I have to do my bid, man.
Yeah.
But dudes be on there hugged up,
Tongue kissing them, all that. Yeah,
all that.
Yeah,
Not giving a fuck.
Niggas pressing their creams and all that.
Yeah, she gonna take care of them. The frat girl gonna take care of them.
Yeah.
That little pretty model gonna be out. She ain't coming up there.
Yeah, they not doing that time, bro.
No, hell no.
Nah, but the big girls is knocking the door down.
Yes. They doing the bid too. How many times you got 15 years? Okay. We both got 15 years.
Straight up.
Straight up like that. We both got the 15.
And if you want to even get money in the street, you can tell niggas all kind of stories. A big girl gonna make you look like that.
Yeah, because the nigga get money in the streets, that shit is gone. The big girl gonna make you look like you got the paper. And the nigga get the money in the streets, he been fucking with other type of chicks, so you know them other type of chicks ain't coming. They're not coming.
They ain't coming. Nah, they ain't coming at all. So the next Hip Hop Uncovered is on Friday.
Friday, 9 o'clock. Facts. This one right here It's
You
gonna
said
give you
Friday?
Friday. It's gonna give you the, Haitian Jack with the Tupac shit. Gonna give you the real shit. It's gonna give
Oh
you my thing,
wow. Okay,
the Def
okay.
Jam. While I left Def Jam, like you
So
know what
that's
I'm saying?
Friday.
This Friday. This Friday. It's
That's
real.
big show.
Yeah, it's
Big
real.
show. Big show.
Real. It's real.
Hey, so we want y'all to tune in. All right, this Friday. What time? 9 o'clock. Prime
9 o'clock.
time, right?
9 o'clock Eastern
Nine
Standard
o'clock.
Time.
Hip Hop Uncovered. My man Bimmy. You know what I'm saying? He giving us all the details about the show. He said gonna be Haitian Jack gonna be on there giving it up. You know about the Tupac story. You know what I'm saying? And my man Bimmy gonna be talking. You know what I'm saying, with Def Jam and all. This is gonna be a big one. I want all y'all to tune in and support my brother Bimmy. You know.
Cross.
Hey, yo, Bim, yo, tell them what your links and all that. They want to,
Oh,
get
Bimmy
in touch with you or
your
something
life
like that.
on IG. Bim 3 to life. Bim 3 to life. On Twitter, Bim 3 to life. Everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm on everything. Not Spotify. I mean, what's that called? That dancing shit they be on there making memes and going crazy. I ain't on that shit.
Oh, TikTok.
TikTok, man. I ain't on that shit.
Nah, I ain't never did that either, man. I ain't got time for that, man.
Yeah, I ain't on that. But I'm going to open a new office for like a bunch of writers and movie guys, producers.
Yeah.
You got a film, you got a book, you got
Yeah.
something turn a movie into a book.
Yeah.
I'm going to open up. You can come there and get your shit going.
Let me know. I got a lot of people that I interview that's situated like that. They might want to come over there,
Yeah,
Seriously.
and on the music note too. On the music tip, you know what I'm saying? We're going full blast with that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I got a line of clothes going to come out. You know what I mean? It's called Wolf and Sheep Clothing. You know what I mean? It's dope. My shirt is dope.
Okay, there it is. That merch, huh?
Yeah, that merch is dope. Dope.
All right, Bam, yo, I want to thank you for coming to the show, bro.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure talking to my brother, I support him 100%. And I'm definitely going to be in touch. Always, all right?
All right, bro.
I'm going to holler at you, man. Salute. Peace, bro.
Salute to you too. Peace.